Kessler, and the last book I read that he wrote still bangs around my brain. The FBI book was great too. But anyway, FISA warrants. I've got some long-time callers who want to strangle me, but they know I'll be fair, so they wait and they're patient. And I said, I'll get somebody on who'll give me an honest take about a FISA warrant, and you're here. What is the story? Were they justified?
Yes, they were. And by the way, the FISA warrant was not issued until just before the election. So this claim that started the whole investigation is obviously phony, along with a lot of other claims. The FISA warrant was focused on the aide Carter Page, whose whole role was that he attended one advisory board meeting, and that was the end of his role as a campaign aide, so-called. And in 2013, the FBI was able to obtain a letter that he wrote to his publisher in which he described himself as, an unofficial advisor to the Kremlin staff. Mm-hmm. So what more do you need to know about why the FBI should have investigated him? Okay. And of course they did.
Fair enough.
And in the end, they did get enough information to justify the FISA warrant. It was not based on the dossier. Part of it, a small part of it, was based on first-hand information from Steele, who wrote the dossier. Steele did have reliable information, as opposed to the dossier, which was, fabricated. But most of the FISA warrant was based on other information, including what I just mentioned, in which he described himself as an unofficial advisor to the Kremlin. Mm-hmm. And three judges, most of them, in fact, I think all of them, Bush appointees, approved extensions of the FISA warrant based on new information that the wiretapping uncovered, and that FISA warrant was not issued until Carter Page had actually left the campaign. So the whole thing is just a lot of malarkey, and I think that will come out in the Inspector General report.
It's one of the things why I reached out to you, and again, this is a credit to you. You're the same man who said only moments ago that the president will be judged on some great accomplishments. But now what you're saying about the FISA warrant flies in the face of certain things that the president says. And I just want to get into this a little bit. He calls this whole thing a witch hunt and a hoax. And it stiffens the spines of his enemies, to quote a Jean Lenouillet. Why does he do that? He's got certain facts on his side.
Some of that is legitimate. The Democrats have manufactured a lot of claims about him,
of course,
right, and tried to magnify whatever he did when it came to the Mueller investigation. On the one hand, he told his counsel he wants Mueller replaced, but in fact he never did it, and he never did stop